Okay, guys, real quick, I am going to show you how to look in your child's grade book so you can see exactly where they are in their classes, what they need to turn in, what they have missing. Um, this seems to kind of be a point of confusion for quite a few people, so I just want to give you a view that will be easy. So just whichever course that you're worried about, just go to, let's say, language arts. I'm going to go to student view. If you have any doubts about anything, just go to your grades. Because right here, the grades are in order that they need to be turned in. In some classes, this may start with a 5, maybe 0501 or 0401. Don't worry so much about the number because I have them in order the way they need to be taught. So you come over here and what you need to do is look in the score column. If there's a score 5 out of 20, then that's their grade right there. If it says late, don't worry about it. It does not mean anything to elementary kids. I wish it didn't have to be there, but I do have to put due dates on everything just to keep everybody at a good pace to finish by the end of the year. So like on this one, if he didn't turn it in by August 31st, it is going to show late, but don't worry about it because I will eventually get them all off of there. It's just it's kind of time consuming. The main thing, you go to the grade book, you look on the score column. If there's a score, they turned it in. If there's a dash, they did not turn it in and it will say missing. Okay. So anything that was not turned in by the due date is missing. Again, I mean, if it's not turned in by the due date, nothing's going to happen. You're not going to get penalized. You're always going to be able to turn it in. And I'm sorry that these labels are here, but there's just nothing I can do about it. But it does help you look at what has not been submitted. If a quiz was submitted or a worksheet was submitted, it will come here. So anything with a dash means it has not been graded at all. Now, if you have one that says missing and you turn it in, once it gets graded, that missing label will turn into a late label. But again, don't worry about it. You can see here on this test student, I kind of went out of order because I want you to see what it looks like out of order. I have many students that are skipping around. Right now, I cannot prevent that. So I need you as a parent, go take a look at your child's grade book in each of their courses every day. And if you see that they have several dashes and all of a sudden there's a grade way down here, they're not doing these lessons in order and they're going to be confused. So make sure they stay in order. If you see that you have an assignment missing, go to that assignment and that would be their starting point. It's a good way to see what they need to do. If you access the assignment from this menu or this view, it's just going to take you straight to the assignment, okay? Or to the submission page. It's just going to tell you that there was no submission for this assignment. It's not going to get you to the lessons. It's not going to get you to the worksheet or the quiz. And it's not going to get you to the page where you need to submit the assignment, okay? It's just going to tell you all the details of that grade. For instance, this one has a score, let's go down here. This one has a score of 20 out of 20. Let's click on it. It's going to tell me that the student submitted on September 22nd at 8:05 p.m. If they submitted this 10 times, there's going to be 10 dates and times right here. So you will be able to see how many times they actually hit the submit button and turned in a lesson. Okay. So that's one way for you to see what your child needs to do every day. The due dates are right here, so you can just look and see. Of course, another way is to, go to your to-do list. You can see on your to-do list what needs to be done. Again, if you click on the link on the to-do list, it's just going to take you to the submission page. It is not going to take you to the lessons. So don't do that unless you've already watched all of the lesson slides, okay? Another way is, I know we had some issues with check marks at the beginning, but from now on, anything that you do, once you've completed and turned in the assignment, you're going to get green check marks, okay? So if you don't trust your green check marks, again, just go to your grades. And this is going to tell you right here. If there's a score, then they turned it in. If there's a dash mark, they did not turn it in and it needs to be done, okay? It's very easy to look at it that way. Another way you can look at it is on your calendar. If it's been turned in, if the submit button has been hit either on the quiz or the worksheet, it's going to cross it out right here. If it has not, it's not going to cross it out. So you can look at your calendar to see what needs to be done. Again, I don't think if you click the link from your calendar, it's just going to take you straight to the quiz or to the submission page. It is not going to take you to the lessons. And you always need to start with your lesson first. And we talked about that in a different video. All right, so check your grades every day. In each class, go to your grade book. If you see dashes, you know that assignment has not been done. If it says late and you see a grade, do not worry about it, because I will get them off eventually and there will be no penalties for that being turned in late at all. So you just try to pretend that the late sign is not there. If you see the missing sign or flag, you know that that needs to be turned in. Once it's turned in, that missing is going to go to late. All right. And I will, like I said, I will, if I ever have free time, I try to go in and take off all the late flags so you don't have to see them. Sometimes it's a little difficult. So please try to utilize the grade book in all of your child's courses to help you keep up to date on what they need to turn in. All right. If you have any questions, as always, just give me a call. Thank you.